Watch Hump Day with Hampshire. Have some fun before we retire. Take a little break from the quagmire. It's Hump Day with Hampshire.
Oh God, I have so many fun people on the show this week. This is crazy. This is like a pride marathon of my dreams. Okay. So, I definitely need more hours. The next lady is one of the funniest comedians, and she's won an award for her humanitarian efforts on behalf of women, Asian Americans, and the LGBTQ plus community. She is a stand-up comedian, an actress, a fashion designer, a singer-songwriter, an author. Oh my God. I feel like I do nothing. And she does all of that and still has time to get like a zillion tattoos, like all over her body. Here's Margaret Cho.
Thank you. Hi. Hi.
Oh, so nice to see you, meet you.
So nice to meet you. I'm a really, really big fan, and this is great.
You know, it's really nice. You must have experienced this. It's really nice when someone you're a fan of says they're a fan of yours. It's really like there's a special place for that. So
it is. It's great. It's great. It's really great.
I know that you have a zillion tattoos, and I'm wondering, what's your gayest tattoo?
Oh, the gayest one I have is probably I have these ones on my kneecaps. It's Washington and Lincoln from the $1 bill and the $5 bill, because it costs $6 to spread them.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if that's gay, but it's very cheap. So I can't raise the price. That's very slutty. It's dumb.
No.
I don't know what do you have on the Canadian money?
we have our dollar is called the loonie because there's a loon on it.
So you maybe have loons on the kneecaps if you got this Canadian equivalent.
Also,
they've
made our Canadian money smell like maple syrup. I'm not making this up.
Really?
If you smell a $50 bill, which you should not do, that's probably how Corona was spread mostly.
Yes, that's probably, I don't think I've ever gotten Canadian money, because I've, of course, been to Canada many times, but I'm never there long enough to get Canadian money. I'm only there, I usually just
nobody wants Canadian money.
Well, I just make Scott Thompson buy me things. If I'm there, I'm usually making Scott buy me things, or maybe hopefully I'm there doing something with the kids in the hall, and I'll make one.
Oh my God, I love them. I love the kids in the hall.
I only knew Kevin and then Scott. Well, Kevin, I would probably see in America more, but in Canada, maybe Scott Thompson. When they first came to America, when they came to America in the 90s, it was like the Beatles coming to America. So all of the female comedians were like, "Ooh, which one of us is gonna go? Which one?" And of course, I got the one that I wanted, which is Scott Thompson.
Well, everyone wanted Scott Thompson.
He's the best one.
That's so neat to know that America, because I was in Canada then, and we thought they were amazing. But it's always great to hear that we were right. So I was listening, doing research on you was fascinating, and because you think you know someone because you're a fan of their work, but then you deep dive when you do this show. And first of all, something that I found crazy was I watched your stand-up special, Psycho, and it was so relevant to today. I was like, when was this? I had to look up the date because I thought it was done during this time, because things are very much still the same. I mean, I'm sure John Travolta's butthole is still chapped, and racial injustice still going strong. You talk about that a lot in it. So I thought that was so fascinating that if people go and watch this, you will feel like you are watching a commentary on what's going on right now.
Yes. I think that subjects about things haven't changed a lot, and I think that one of the things that we can talk about a lot in comedy that unfortunately doesn't change is racism, and it's one of those things that I feel like the pandemic, it has really forced us to sit and shelter in place and really think about these issues, which is why I think things are starting to change. That's why Black Lives Matter has started to really, actually have an impact finally, because we're really looking at the nation's true pre-existing condition, which is racism. So I think it's a really important cause. It's a really important thing that we actually stop killing Black people, and it's actually taking hold. And so I'm really grateful for that. I feel like, as somebody that's been working towards change, as an Asian American woman, as a queer Asian American woman, as somebody who's politically progressive, as a feminist, I've wanted this different world for so long. And so I'm really grateful that I'm starting to see it. And I'm really scared of getting sick because I'm older and I'm worried about the pandemic, but I've been out there protesting, and I want the world to be better. And so this is worth going out there, if anything is.
Yeah, I just was so impressed by, you have been doing this kind of activism for a really long time. I just also, you've been doing a lot of things in your, on this show, the HUMPDAY HQ behind the scenes sometimes give me this research thing. And on yours was that you used to be a phone sex operator at the very ripe age of 15. And I want to know, how did you do that? Because I've been trying for to get that job for, I don't want to say how old I am, but all my life.
Well, they don't really have, I guess, nowadays, I guess they don't really have it that much anymore, because now everybody wants to do it on the cams. So they have the cam.
I was paying for phone sex. I'd feel gypped if it wasn't a Zoom.
Well, nowadays they have the sort of the more of a, a Zoom experience. Maybe they'll go back, because when I was young, and that was very expensive. You could get kind of you would have to pay a lot. We didn't get a lot of money for it doing it. Of course, we would get we would get some money, but it was and I was doing it underage. It was all very shady.
Oh, 15 doing phone sex.
It was not good, and it was also, we got some special, it was a very special program to teach people to learn how to speak English. So it was English as a second language.
Phone sex? Oh my God.
So it was Hot Girls USA. So it was a lot of different language skills being taught through sex talk. So very simple sentence structure, I want to have sex with you. So you could it was noun, verb, basic sentence structure, but in a way that could be applied to life.
Yeah. You're killing a lot of birds with one stone. You're getting, you have a job and you are learning English and you're learning about sex and all the things you probably wouldn't want out there in the world. But then I was fascinated by this. I also heard, this might be not true, but I heard that you were into musicals. And
yes.
Okay, you are. Thank God, because
yes, I love it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I like to play games on this show, and so in the writer's room, somebody came up with this idea called "Make Musicals Gay Again," and we were all like, "Oh, that's amazing!" And we got as far as the Book of Mormon, making musical lyrics gayer. But anyways, the point is that game is impossible. It doesn't work. So what I decided is that I'm going to play a different game with you. It's a phone sex game, but it's called Make Musicals Gay Again, because that was a great title. That worked.
Right. I like that.
Okay. So here's the game and how it's going to be played. Okay. Basically, it's like charades.
Okay.
But with lines from musicals done in phone sex operator voice.
Okay.
And we have to guess what the musical is from. It's actually it's harder in theory than in practice. So I'll do one.
Okay.
And then I wanted to get a phone. I need Oh my God, this is so much harder than I thought.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of
I
hard.
never want what I ordered. I just made up. Okay. Need to get into phone sex voice. You're the one that I want. Oh, honey. Grease, yes, Grease. Grease. My phone sex voice was terrible, but it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
That was so good. Okay. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you?
Yentl.
Yes, that was so good.
You know what? That's mine. That was my one.
Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Okay, we're killing it right now. Here's I'm gonna find my phone. Oh, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? There's no in it. I just did that.
Remember that?
It's Little Mermaid.
I love stuff. Oh no!
Great.
Okay. We get the job done. I forgot what's made written. You'd written. I forgot.
Which musical is that?
That was Hamilton.
Oh, I can't believe. Okay, had you done more, I would have known that one because I'm obsessed with Hamilton.
Yes.
Okay,
I knew that was a good one.
It was a good
That
one.
was a good one.
It was a good one. I'm glad we're on this. We're still equals right now.
We tried. We tried.
Okay, what about this one? I don't think I'm saying the lyrics right.
Cats.
Let me try it again. Because I have to do it sex voice and in the thing. So. Okay.
You know who's really interested in it is? She's like looking at you like, what is going on?
It was a mistake.
She's like, what? She's like, what is going on?
What's the dog's name?
Lucia.
Oh my God, that's my mother's name.
Oh, really?
That's my mother's name.
That is so cute.
Oh my God. Okay,
so cute.
You get one more to like even this out.
Okay. Try not to get worried. Try not to turn onto problems that upset you. Don't you know? Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I win. Okay, before I give you your quarantine nickname, I don't know if you've been watching backstage, but I've been asking people to do their coming out story in 30 seconds because it's easier and I find it entertaining. So could you do it? Yes. So I told my parents that I was gay, and then they were like, oh, okay. And then I told them later that I was bi, and they were like, no. And then I told them that I was straight, and they're like, okay. And then I was like, then I'm bi, and they're like, no. And then I said I was gay, and they're like, okay. And then I said I was bi, and they're like, no. So they accept that I'm gay, they accept that I'm straight, they don't accept that I'm bi. They're no. So every time I'm bi, they're like, no. Every time I'm straight, and they're like, yes. Every time I'm gay, they're yes. That is fascinating. I want to know why. I mean, they just want you to be decisive. Yeah, they're fine with gay, they're fine with straight. They're not okay with bi or pan. They don't like the duality. I'm a black and white person. I'm real like something has to be one way or the other, and that's why I hate myself because I'm constantly all the ways. But anyway, I could talk to you forever. I'm coming on your show. I'm coming on your podcast. I know. I can't wait. I'm excited. Me too. I'm gonna wash my hands of you for now. Thank you so much for coming on, and I will see you. See you very soon.